let me see your pretty face. That's it. My hair is so flat. Still flat. First of all, if you hear this incessant noise, our radiators have some air stuck in them.
There is like a fruit fly.
Okay. So yesterday we watched this movie called Ammonite. And if you've not watched this movie, we are gonna have some spoilers in this video, so just a fair warning. But it came out in 2020. And
or since you know we're gonna talk about this, just stop right now, watch it, and then come back and watch us. Watch our take on this movie.
So it stars Kate Winslet and Saoirse Ronan. I had to Google how to pronounce that because it's written.
How is it written?
Saoirse.
Something like that.
Saoirse. Anyway,
it's an Irish name.
Yeah, it's kind of like Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah.
Did I say that right? Okay, so it's starring Kate Winslet and Saoirse Ronan, and they play an age gap lesbian couple in the 1800s, I think. There's no like indoor plumbing, they're wearing the corsets and everything. So we were really intrigued by this movie, so we wanted to watch it, of course, as an age gap lesbian couple should. So if you're new to our channel, we're a couple. They got it, they figured it out. So basically, I'll give like a little synopsis of the movie, okay? So Kate Winslet plays this scientist who studies like, what is it called? No, for real. Fossils?
Yeah.
Okay, so she studies fossils. She lives on the beach. This young lady who's married, played by Saoirse. Mm-hmm. She comes into her life and the stuff happens and then they end up falling in love.
Well, her husband,
her husband leaves her there.
Because she's going through what is in modern days defined as depression. So he's thinking that that place would be good to her, and his intuition was actually on point.
Yeah, because apparently he was causing her depression.
And apparently she's, maybe she prefers same sex. So
here's our little review, okay? I want to talk about like the lesbian action part. I like how it builds up. Like there's like a slow build up. They weren't immediately attracted to each other. In fact, there was some animosity at first.
Yeah.
So that's nice. Little by little, you can see that they're into each other, attracted to each other, right? And then they're just on top of each other right away. So that's what bothered me.
Yeah, she was shocked. Like,
let's describe the scene, okay? Let's just describe the scene. Trying not to get censored by YouTube.
Yeah, they kiss and they just have SEX. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say sex.
Okay.
I think you can say it. Here's the thing, okay? Let's just reenact it.
No!
Oh, not like that!
But in front of a camera!
Okay, they have their first kiss, and it's literally like this, okay? She's saying goodnight. She just gives like a little cheek kiss, Mm-hmm. And then they kind of stop there, and they have their first kiss, which is beautiful. Like, I love that. And then she just goes for the pussy. She just dives right in, and I'm like, what? First of all, even you said it, this is the young woman's first gay experience.
Yeah, that was, there should be, like, it felt like even the young woman had already some experience, which the older woman, we found out that she had some other relationship with women. I don't know how much sex education, or sex knowledge women had in those times. So
not any.
So from a anthropological and cultural point of view, it felt like maybe this is not very realistic.
Anyway. For me, it was like an emotional thing. Let's relate this to Titanic, okay? Let's just go back to the Titanic. If this script was in the Titanic, basically what would have happened is they would have been on the deck of the boat holding each other, and then they would have like had sex right on the deck. That's what would have happened. So there's like a bit of romance missing. Couldn't feel that connection building. It just went directly to sex.
However, what I appreciate about the movie is that you can feel, at least that's my perception, the chemistry between them actually. And it really feels, how you watch a lesbian movie, you can tell right away these actors are not lesbians.
True.
Are not gay. I must say, like, wow, I mean, they really feel gay to me.
I think it's because they're great actors.
Yeah, it
actresses.
takes great straight actors, I think, to exude that energy.
Yeah.
Unless they are a little bit on that side too, so they understand it better and they can portray it better.
I mean,
which is your dream. She had tears in her eyes and said, "I didn't know this day would come that I would see Kate Winslet in a lesbian movie." Yeah.
You can never be sure someone is straight. TikTok has taught me like you're gay until proven straight.
Okay.
Like everyone's a little bit gay, especially women.
I don't know about that though.
No?
No.
Well, you should go on TikTok more often because a lot of straight women are questioning their sexuality now.
It's becoming more cultural than really felt.
Maybe.
It's more of a culture. Everybody wants to be different.
Or maybe there were tons of lesbians even before, but they were too afraid to come out of the closet. Now
For sure,
everyone is out from
yeah.
a young age.
Yeah.
But going back to the movie, I liked it. I just felt like there was that emotional build up and like romance missing. And even though I am a lesbian, it just shocked me. It just was like, what's happening? It was just a little too, like you said, hardcore.
Hardcore. This movie is hardcore. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you didn't mind it as much, I think.
No, I didn't mind it. I wasn't shocked at the beginning, but then thinking about it, I thought, wow, I mean, I don't know if this was happening back then. And yes, you were right. There was no build up, it was too sudden.
You know what I would have loved to see? If, after they had the little first kiss, she says goodnight, she goes to bed. And they're sharing the same bed, by the way, so it's like the perfect opportunity. So they get into bed, and then the other woman comes and she gets into bed naked. And they touch each other gently. They shouldn't just go directly for
Yes.
the genitalia, you know what I mean? Like there should be more sensuality, and I think that was really missing in this movie.
Yeah.
Even in the later sex scene,
Yes.
they just went straight for it.
I'm actually very curious to watch the other movie because this movie was made by a gay director.
Like a guy.
Like a guy, yes. I think he's Irish, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I think so. The previous movie he made is about gay men, so
Yeah, I would be
curious
interested.
to see how he directs the other one.
I just genuinely feel like if it was like a lesbian director, this would have gone a different direction.
I think so.
It would have been more sensual,
Yeah,
not just like sexual.
yeah.
But anyway,
So this is our little review about that movie.
Ammonite, you should go watch it if you haven't. It is interesting.
Yeah, and if you have any comments, just write them down. We are very curious to know what you think about the movie.
Yeah, do you agree with this, or do you think
Yeah.
it felt normal, natural? Like, what was your opinion about that? But I like the parallels they put with Titanic. I think they did that on purpose. Cause
There are a couple of things that
she was
recall.
sketching her when she
Yeah.
was laying down there on the bed.
Which
Kate
is what-
Winslet was drawing.
Yeah, exactly,
The young
which is
woman.
what Leonardo DiCaprio does in Titanic to her.
I think everyone knows that.
Yes.
Okay, and then there was another scene where Kate Winslet was tightening the corset of the young woman.
Yeah, another
No
reference.
parallel. We're glad that they're making more lesbian movies. Just
Yeah.
give me more emotion,
Yeah,
more sensuality.
right.
Craving that, in movies. My favorite is still to this day The L Word, which is a TV show about lesbians. If you haven't seen it, I feel like it's the most in-depth lesbian TV show ever made. Is that your favorite, or do you have another favorite?
Well, that's different because it has a different format. It's a TV series, but there are movies out there, like talking about movies in that kind of format. There are movies out there that are very good. And now I don't remember the title. Oh, what was the title of that? When something is falling, when the night falls, when the night is falling, something like that. That's the title.
I watched that.
I don't think so. You've
I
never
should
watched
watch
that.
it.
Well, I tried to make you watch it, and you said I'm bored. You didn't even give it five minutes.
Uh-oh.
There's another one, You and Me, I think, and there are also like a gay men movies that I loved as well, but also because I love the director, like Happy Together. It's a movie by Wong Kar-wai. Yeah, Wong Kar-wai's movies are amazing.
I don't remember any other lesbian movies that I really, really liked. it was more TV shows for me. Like Orange is the New Black is a huge
Right.
one. I love that.
Yeah.
The way it went into that.
Yeah.
And the L Word, of course, iconic. Yeah, let us know in the comments also, like, what's your favorite lesbian movie or TV show
Yeah.
where they really give a realistic portrayal.
Yes. All right.
So thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
See you next time.
Bye.